Happy Chainsaw Man Day! We're back once again alive to give you the reaction to chapter 222. This one's actually named chapter 22 Dingy Man. What do you mean by that? Like, again, we always talk about this when it comes to chapter titles, it usually means something, right? So like with this one, what are you talking about? Is this gonna be like a fusion of Puchita and Dingy coming together? Or, well, they're kind of already doing that anyways. Like, I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means exactly. That's the thing that's kind of throwing me off. Pretty interesting chapter this week, but welcome in, Desto. Appreciate you coming through. And yeah, you already know what we're gonna do here, right? You already know. If you read it, sit back, see my reaction to it, and then we get into the discussion portion of it all. If you haven't read it yet, react with me, see how we feel, and then we talk about the chapter afterwards. Go to Shonen Jump. It's free for everybody to freaking read. You ain't all the goddamn place. If not, do what you gotta do to read some Chainsaw Man, alright? God dang it. I hope this chapter is good, though. That's the main thing here. I'm hoping this chapter is another banger, another fantastic something that I'm enjoying here. Also, welcome in, Peach. You're here early, extra early. That's what I'm talking about, alright? This ain't with you, that's all right. Appreciate y'all. All right, I guess let's go ahead and get into this reaction. Hope you guys can still see the stream. Everything's okay. Apparently there's like an error technically saying on my screen right now. I'm noticing. I don't know if that's supposed to go away. Okay, it did. All right. Okay, now we're good. All right. Just wanted to make sure because my connection's acting kind of weird for some reason. I don't know why, but we're good. We're good. All right. Chainsaw Man, chapter 222, Dingy Man, and it's freaking weird. So I kind of expected this much. So she didn't fully eradicate herself with their nuclear punch, but I knew she was going to take on damage from what she did. And yeah, she was just ahead, but she reformed her body just like it was nothing. It was quite interesting to see how this all came to be. Which means I'm assuming, Puchita Chainsaw Man is going to do the same thing, right? I'm hoping that's the case here. Welcome in, Quetz. Yes, man, popularity poll results came out today. Rize got first place. I also got 10th place. We fell here. I didn't even know about this freaking popularity quiz. I would have voted otherwise. All right, I didn't know about this. I didn't know I could participate in this. All right, even if I did like vote, Rize is gonna be number one. The movie came out. Everybody loves Rize. Everybody loves Rize. You love Rize. God dang it. Okay, we see a head fall into the ground. She says, "Oh, what do you mean sorry?" Wait, is that one of your comrades you're talking about that you care so much for? You did a nuclear punch. You think that's not gonna affect everybody? What? Huh? What do you, Yoru? What is going on with you? Like, are you like this, like absent-minded or something? Are you like such a lust for revenge? Ooh, like what is this? What's going on? Yoshida is 8. Also. How is Yoshida even 8? How is Yoshida even popular like that? What's going on here? I mean, yeah, I'm saying the movie just came out, so I'm pretty sure that's part of the reason why that's the case here. Yeah, okay, so this is what I was talking about. I did predict this. So, pat on the back for myself, because I was saying we're going to see the aftermath of the nuclear punch that happened here, and because people can't die, they're just going to sit there and suffer. They're suffering from this nuclear explosion. This is what I thought we were going to be seeing here. And I see this is actually impacting her in some way. I'm curious. That's literally just on fire. He's just standing like, God dang. Water. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Chainsaw. Man. And okay, she's looking now. She's looking shocked. What's up with Chainsaw Man? Wait, are tears coming? Huh? So many people are suffering because of my power. And they'll never be released from their pain. This world, it's a dream come true. Never mind. Like she's unhinged, guys. Like she has a problem, and I don't think we can fix this kind of crazy. All right, I don't think we can fix this kind of crazy. Why she even look like that? She's like, is this some kind of like ecstasy type of thing for her? She's like, oh yes, great. Like it's like, huh? What's wrong with you? You're evil, evil. All right, evil. Is let her be happy? No, no. I won't say, I don't know if there's like thousands, but there's many people suffering right now. Are they happy? Are they happy? Are they joyful to be on fire right now? I don't think so. All right. Yeah, these women love Yoshida, but why though? I don't get it. Oh God. Oh. Okay. Okay. This girl knows. She's putting that blood into freaking Chainsaw Man. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Chainsaw Man, save us. And she just kicks this girl's head off. Yo, no remorse. God dang. You sick son of a bitch. Austin. Like, good God. This is crazy. Chainsaw Man. Can't move anymore, can you? Then I win. Thanks for creating such a wonderful world for me. As your last hurrah. Once its people descend into hatred and welfare. They ain't going on welfare. It's warfare, goddamn. Thanks for creating such a wonderful world for me. As your last hurrah. Once its people descend into hatred and warfare, it'll be perfect. The loser belongs to the winner. I'll take you. Oh, okay, so you're gonna actually try to make this into a weapon now, huh? Because you think you won. You think you're gonna make this man a weapon. I don't know about that, buddy. I'll take you to my world as a weapon. I mean, he is down for the count, though. I'm not gonna lie. He did get some blood, so maybe he might start, like, you know, revving his engine back up potentially. I don't know. He ain't looking too good, though. That nuclear punch actually did damage. I mean, it's a nuclear punch. I expect him to take some damage, but he's down for the count right now. All right. Let's see. I'll call you. I see why it's called Dingy Man now. So Dingy's gonna appear. This is stupid, right? It's all coming out. He said, love and peace. Like, freaking, it's like a super, no, ultra, huh? What? Yo, baby, I win, huh? Excuse me? What's going on here? You played paper and I played... It's like at the same time, paper rock scissors. What? It's John Cannon Rock. It looks like, all right. You played paper and I played scissors. You lose, which means I still belong to me. That's so dumb, but you know what? Good job. Dinky, that was kind of smart. No, that guy was smart. Like, get that weapon creation out of here, sucker. Nah, yeah, Pete, baby. It's freaking Pete. How you doing, Gonzab? Ultra chainsaw machine gun. Like, you gonna turn this sucker into a machine? Out of all the weapons you can make, you gonna make this like a machine gun? Like, all right, buddy. Well, you're just gonna shoot mini chainsaws? What are you talking about here? Battle of the Delusion. Yes. See, you can't turn me into a weapon now, because you just perceived yourself as having lost to me. Then lose again. Bang! Well, now he revved up his engine. He revving it up. Looks like Buchita's strongest devil powers and my high school educated genius brain have combined. Whoa there, buddy. I mean, look, this was a nice play, okay? Respect. I put respect on your name, Dinky. But to sit here and say that you're a high school genius, it's like, man, I don't know about that, buddy. But hey, look, you do have battles. You have battle smarts. You have battle smarts. I'll give you that. All right, guys. W school, baby. He said, so just because I went to school for a little bit, I'm big brain. I'm mega mind, bro. I'm mega mind. Depends on a new design. I mean, we gotta see. I gotta see. I'm about to see what's going on here. Oh snaps, baby! What is this? I'll spell it out for you. You lose, baby. Hey, let's go. I mean, he looks kind of jacked up, but let's go. He has horns. Like, these horns are quite massive, actually. Interesting. Very interesting, actually. This design is also pretty grotesque, but it's pretty cool at the same time. Interesting. Because usually, when he's in this form, Buchita is one driving it. now he has Kushita's abilities, but he's driving the body now at this point, it looks like. So this is going to be very interesting. And I'm kind of curious if all the fights and everything he's been through thus far is going to translate to some other type of ability that we haven't seen yet from, you know, Chainsaw Man here. I'm very curious how this is actually going to go. He doesn't look very durable. I don't know how much more durability, because again, it's not as though Yoru can't do that again, right? Like she has all of the United States in the palm of her hands, and she can make up any type of weapon just like that. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know how you're supposed to really stop her. So I'm kind of curious. Okay, so we're in this situation. Like, what is Denji gonna do? And what potentially new abilities will he have to be able to combat someone as strong as Yoru at this point? Because I don't know how he's supposed to deal with this particular power. Like, she's out here gloating for herself. Like, dang, I'm strong, baby. I'm strong, baby. Power Ranger armor reminds you of the Berserker armor. Interesting. It looks more like a suit and of armor now. Yeah, basically. I mean, he's in it. He's driving it. You know what I mean? Not like Bushido just there and then, you know, he's in the consciousness. Go back and look at when she turned fall into clothes. I think using the peace sign has been something since the beginning. That is very true, actually. Yeah. Yeah, he used it to win. Yeah, that is actually very true. That's a nice little callback that he did right there. And I mean, again, look, paper, rock, scissors, baby. Look, you don't beat that. You don't beat that. Yeah, Ghost Tab. Deso was just telling me about this. And apparently, you know, Rize is number one. She's the GOAT. There's a reason why she's the GOAT. She's going to stay the GOAT. All right, look, you see the poster? She's the goddamn GOAT. All right. You don't mess with her. I mean, at least that Asa is in top 10. I didn't think people even like Asa me talking like that, but the fact that she's even in top 10, I appreciate that. All right, these your girls. I know. Pick scissors. All right, go Sam. Don't get unhinged now. Don't you get unhinged. But it's a nice design. I like it. Like I said, it does look more like a suit of armor actually than anything else. You can actually see the ripcord coming out of the body right here too, which is actually quite interesting to see. You know, the organs are still popping out. So it's a really interesting mix of the two here, and the horns being as big as it is, I'm assuming this is a power jump. Typically, when you see horns and they're of sizable, you know, they're a sizable size, you know, that tends to indicate that there is like a power boost or strength boost that's also here as well. But again, I don't know how this is gonna work. Like, I'm under the impression he should be durable, right? I mean, Denji can take a lot of damage though, so I don't think that's really a problem here. But I just don't know how he's supposed to really combat this particular situation. Also, this chapter really just highlights just how unhinged Yoru has become. She just has no remorse for any of her actions at all. And I mean, the fact that she even said sorry is kind of weird, but at the same time, she's not sorry for taking out her comrades, right? She's sorry that, you know, you got in the way of her awesome power. You know what I mean? Like she is someone that needs to be stopped. Okay, and look, I'm really curious of what Asamitaka's perspective is on this entire thing right here, because we're seeing charred bodies and corpses, and people are still, I can't even say corpses because they're not dead. They're all still alive, but suffering from all of this. And she's like, yes, this is the world I want. Like, bro, it's messed up. She's messed up. Okay. We said we'll be getting a one-page story since she won. Oh, really? Is it going to be another kind of like one-page story where it's going to show like the relationship of Denji and Rize or something of the what-if situation scenario? Is it going to be like that? Because I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know if my emotions can handle that, man. Right? When Yoru's looking at the ground, she has both eyes also in Yoru's. God dang it, I had a feeling it was going to be a bi-weekly situation. The way this chapter ended, it made me feel like that was probably the case here. And let me see what you're talking about. Like, how would you... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could... I don't know if that's the case here. I can't really... It doesn't really look like there's like two different type of eyes going on there. They kind of look the same here. What part? We on the latest chapter, baby. What are you talking about? We on the latest chapter. Chapter 222. Freaking Chainsaw Man. How'd you feel about the chapter? Welcome in, though. Welcome in. unfortunately, except we have bi-weekly double. So there isn't going to be a live reaction for next week because there isn't anything to react next week. There is some Kagurabachi. So, be sure for that. If you are reading the manga, if you're not reading the manga, you should start reading Kagurabachi because it's the new kid on the block and out here doing things we haven't seen before, all right? It's freaking popular. But, there's not too much to really talk about with this chapter, honestly, simply because it's more of a, fight chapter, a lot of combat. It's just nice to see that, Denji, again, he has a lot of battle smarts. He is somebody that is very resourceful and can move on his feet at a moment's notice. Like, he's pretty good in this particular situation. And it's also quite interesting that you do see that he's now driving the body. And we just showed again, Bushida and Denji are just, they're just like that. They're best friends, all right? It's like, Bushida trusts this man 100%, and he just wants him to be happy. And whatever his plan is, I'm assuming he's all aboard with this particular plan to make this thing happen. Which would be part of the reason why maybe we're not seeing the full capabilities of Bushida, because some people were actually on Twitter actually bringing this up, and I do agree that Bushida this entire time, though he was fighting, right? He kicked the crap out of Yoru, made all her intestines pop out and all that stuff, but he knows that she can take that damage. Also, the fact that she can't die, that, he can hit a little harder, so he doesn't have to really worry about actually potentially killing her like that, you know what I mean? So, we never really see this Bushida version go all out with its abilities, because we know we can be stronger than this. He just isn't doing that. So, with this switch up, I do wonder, is this going to be something that where Asa and Bushida talk to each other in the mind state? Are we going to go back into that form and then figure out what the plan fully is? Or, you know what I mean? Like, what is exactly going on here to why he's even doing this in the first place, right? So I want to bring the floor to you guys. What do you guys think is going to happen next chapter? And what is Denji's plan here that is ultimately going to be the way to be able to potentially separate them? Because I'm assuming that's what he's trying to do, is separate the two, right? So that way Yoru can have herself, and then Yasuka can have herself, and then that way they don't die, because that's not a thing at the moment, and they can coexist for that period of time until Yoru can potentially be gone or something, right? I'm curious how this whole transaction is gonna happen, and I don't know, I don't see what the situation is that makes that happen, right? Even with this, I don't know how this works. So yeah, sure. Oh, I definitely am. We're back, baby. We're back. Look, I'm not even sick like that no more. I had to just take that Monday off to just really rest up for the rest of that time, drink that medicine, just get past this. I'm tired of being sick. So I'm hoping to stay like this for the rest of this goddamn year. All right. There are some Chainsaw Man related news. They announced live action. Look. Wait. They announced a live action of Chainsaw Man? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about a live action of Look Back? Wait, what? Do you think Rize won the popularity poll because of Russian bots? What kind of, what? No! I highly doubt. What are you talking about? It's like flip the ending of part 1, where Bushida was acting like Denji. That is very true. Good catch, by the way, Peach. That is very true. That's exactly what's actually happening here. Again, a lot of parallels are always happening from part 1 going into part 2, and this is another parallel that's going on here. But then, does that signify that we are coming to an end here? Because we keep talking about how we're going to get into a part 3 and all that. Are we literally about to come to the end? Is this actually the end game of just Chainsaw Man? How close are we to this being done, actually? It makes me wonder. Because you bring up a good point there. Don't Devil Bushida fused with Ultimate Chair. Denji possibilities are all right, bro. The Denji can access Bushida's Devil. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, that's not impossible. Remember, we seen him actually. We saw going back to the Fallen Devil arc, right? Not Fallen Devil, the Aging Devil arc, right? We did see that little connection between the stomach and Denji and Bushida, how he's able to pull that out, put Yoshida in there. He has an idea of how this stuff works now. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's able to just go into his stomach and pull out whatever he wants then at that point, right? So maybe there's some type of dimensional sword or some type of devil that can allow that split to happen potentially. There's so many things that could go on that can help the situation make it to where Yoru and Asa can separate. I just don't know exactly what the thing is gonna be here. Oh wait, why is there a live action? I mean, Look Back can work as a live action because, I mean, Look Back it's very grounded in like reality, so it's like it's really not that hard to do. You can't really mess that up. It's like the Erase series, right? Erase as a show, as a manga, and as a live action, they're all the same. They're all great. Like it doesn't matter which one you watch. They're all the same thing. Like it doesn't matter. So like I feel like look back to that same kind of category where it's easy to really make that a live action. You don't really have to do too much. So I mean, I'm for it, I guess. I mean, do we know like the cast and stuff? Sorry, a theater version of theater version of Chainsaw Man. Interesting. Yeah, I'm proud of the Russian Bakujo. Come on, man. All right, check the Discord. All right, let me go look into the Discord real quick. Let me see what's going on up in here. Because I know y'all been sending me things and I've been getting cooked. Interesting. I see what you're talking about here. Interesting. Huh. I mean, I'll watch it. I look forward to it. That's crazy that Look Back, because Look Back was a great movie. And it's crazy that it's like, dang, we gotta run that back one more time. Like, so like, my thing is, are they just gonna adapt it one for one, like how the movie already was? Because we already have an animated movie. So what is the point of the Look Back live action? If like, what can we do that's different? You know what I mean? Like, I don't really see. That's where my problem comes in when it comes to live action, especially in this particular instance. There's already a movie out that's already grounded in reality. So for it to have a live action, it's like kind of redundant. Again, going back to Erase, like you don't have to watch live action Erase because the anime does exactly that. Like it's the same thing. So it's like there's really no reason to watch the live action version when you already have a good version already out. I don't really understand that. Get the chapter 9 says beat rock out of 10 times. Then you has been inside somebody. Pause. This is a Japanese film, not an American film. Yeah, I can tell. I make this the version with a happy ending. I mean, that's like I said, unless they're gonna do some type of like liberties of like changing some things, which in this particular instance, I kind of hope they do, because that makes no reason to go one for one, because we already did one for one with the one shot, so there's no reason to do one for one again with live action. So honestly, I agree. Yes, I hope they would do something like that. Actually, that would be nice. I would appreciate that instead of but I mean, there's a message behind the movie, which is why that happens at the end, right? Like you kind of need that, given that is the message of the movie. So I don't know, but I would like to have a happy ending. All right, it's or from your go sad. All right, but still is a 9 for me because of the development. I'll probably give it like 8.5. This was a very good chapter, though. It's a very good chapter. Fights were freaking great. Seeing the mind state of how Yoru feels about this whole situation is quite interesting in of itself. And seeing Denji's plan come to fruition and this new form of Chainsaw Man is pretty cool. That's why we need to call him Denji Man. He's not Chainsaw Man. He's actually Denji Man. Now I get it. Now I understand why it's called Denji Man for this chapter. I understand now. There is one last thing I want to actually discuss real quick. Just something I noticed also on Twitter. I think it's more of on the Korean fan base or something like that for Chainsaw Man I was hearing. But and I think y'all heard about this, right, too, when it comes to Taiki Fujimoto. So there is this porn star, right, that people found like a long time ago, or whatever the case is, and I guess Fujimoto like looked at it or watches porn or something along those lines. But there's a character in the porn movie that has the exact same outfit as Rize. And so like the fan base over there is like really, really upset that Taiki Fujimoto, I guess, likes porn. I don't understand like the problem necessarily. Like, why are we getting upset about this? This sucker's a dude. Also, if you know Fujimoto even just a little bit, from his backstory and how he views women, this man's a dog, bro. Like, I don't understand what's the problem here. Like, he be gooning. Like, what? Like, he's literally always been a weird guy. So it's like, look at Fire Punch. Look at some of the stuff he has created. Like, you can tell this man he has something going on in his brain. Okay, so I don't understand necessarily the outrage of this entire situation, given that like this is a normal thing. This is not like shocking. Do people forget that like other manga creators like Hiro Mashima? I don't know if you know, Hiro Mashima is the man that made Rave Masters, Fairy Tales, and that one other show that's on freaking Netflix, right? Like he's made some stuff, but did y'all know that Hiro Mashima used to actually make freaking hentai? He used to draw hentais. Like, What are we talking about? Like, why are we talking about that guy then? Like, you know what I mean? There's so many other problematic mangakas out there. Eden Zero, thank you. But like, there's only so many other problematic mangakas out, manga artists out there that like what we're seeing here. This is a non-issue. I don't get it. Yeah, I know it's a cultural thing from Korea, and I get it. I get that aspect of it. But at the same time, it's like, bro, come on. We getting upset about this. Like, there's so many other things we could be upset about. Why do we got time for this? Why are we wasting our energy for this particular situation when there could be something else we can complain about, right? Come on now. And he was coming out about the horse size, probably why she won the popularity poll. What? I really hope not. All right. People were trying to look it up, by the way, but we're not getting to all that. All right. So dumb about all the things again. Yeah, exactly. It looks like out of all the things, Peach. Like, what is this? What are we talking about? God. Who has a pet fish and a cosplay Makima. He's a very weird guy. Yeah. He ate his pet fish. Yeah. And it's like, huh? It's like, brother, I don't know. I'm just glad for her success. I love Chainsaw Man. That's why we review it, discuss it every goddamn week or anytime it does come out. I look forward to seeing the live action Look Back. I mean, I love Look Back the movie. It's freaking great. And when it concerns this chapter, like I said, 8.5 out of 10 for me. I enjoy this quite a bit. Only predictions I really honestly have for next week's chapter is just hopefully we get some explanation of exactly what is Denji's plan. Like, what is he gonna do? Also, I'm hoping we might see a new ability. It'd be nice to see Denji really come into his own using the Chainsaw Man abilities, right? Like, I feel like he's always been very basic on the things he's doing here. And it's funny too, because again, the Rize movie kind of like was showcasing that you could do more than this. Like, Shark Boy, Beam was telling him you can do way more with your abilities, but you're not. All right, you got chains and stuff like that. And, he did the whole thing with the, you riding Beam, but that's besides the point. Like, I would love to see some more unorthodox ways of how Denji can use said abilities, because this is the first time, this is unprecedented territory, by the way, that he has these abilities. This is not just the regular Chainsaw Man abilities, but these are the Bushido devil form abilities that he has. So it does make me wonder how he's going to actually control this. Can he even control the power? Right? Like, he could probably kick her and then, like, boom, everything explodes. Like, you don't know if he even has a handle on this type of ability, this type of power that he now has. So I'm kind of curious just how this fight is going to continue onwards. And if we're even going to move on to seeing what other people's reactions are. Like, again, it's a nuclear explosion. This is a radius, right? So there's a radius of people that got hit with this. So I'm kind of curious, like, how far does this go? Who else got hit with this explosion? Will we see, like, other people actually down on the ground? You know what I mean? Like, I'm very curious about this. And maybe you might even see another state get got. I just hope it's not mine. All right? I just hope it's not mine, god dang it. Probably bombing and Devil on Command. That's how Death and Baron will return. I do. Hey, whoa, buddy. Welcome in. But hey, look, Death, all good. Baron? That fucker can stay there, bro. He can stay there. Hey, ain't no reason to bring that sucker back. What you talking about? Get that sucker out of here, guys. He also has a Twitter account where he pretends to be his imaginary little sister. Yeah, you told me about that before I actually Death Stone. That is very weird. But I mean, look, I don't mess with I mess with Chainsaw Man. I mess with his work, but like the guy itself, like I don't know about all that. All right, like, I'll leave him be. As long as he ain't hurting nobody, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as people ain't hurting nobody, I'm just gonna leave that alone. Because like what? Yeah, but the year in school has unlocked his ultimate form. Yes, he has. Yes. I was wondering if Asa can also fuse a Bucky. What? But why? You can also definitely cook up a plan. That's what I'm assuming there is a plan here. And I mean, I don't know how we're going to do this. But again, everybody's kind of having the same idea that his stomach is going to be able to bring back other devils and other things of that nature, that maybe this is going to be the way to potentially do it. You're a bad dude when people would rather have the embodiment of death than... Look, you're not wrong. I really don't like Baron, okay? That sucker, he can stay in the stomach, bro, all right? Like, he don't need to... He is a bad man. How you going? Because, like, y'all remember what he did, okay? Because not only he orchestrated this whole death for freaking Naruto, bro, that really hurt me. right? But this sucker burned down his house. He burned down Dingy's house with all the dogs in it. Let them all burn. Like, bro, get this sucker out of here, okay? Like, this. I told you, I'll mess with that man. I don't mess with him, all right? He is 100% just unhinged and not a good guy. Not a good guy, all right? So Thomas from Bucky would be pretty strong if he came back to fight. Bro, what? You know what? Look, we all want the Bucky situation to come back, for him to come back and do something. Maybe Bucky, again, we did see in the mind that Bucky was on the ground. We did see the chicken there. So, like, there is a chance. There is a chance. You never know that we might see Bucky again. You never know. I don't know what that's gonna do exactly, but that's all we got. That's all we got. With all that being said, y'all real quick, can y'all like the stream? It helps with the algorithm, to push it out to more people, so we have more people come in here, have a conversation, discuss Chainsaw Man with us, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You already know. You know, y'all all subscribed, I'm pretty sure, so that's not really a freaking goddamn problem. And also leave comments below if there's any other ideas, any other things that come to mind. Please tell me in the comment section below so I can see what y'all talking about. Maybe that can be something that can bleed into the next review discussion type situation. Because I mean, like I said, there's not too much that happened with this chapter, so there's not really a lot to discuss per se. But like, if there is something that you found, some parallels even, like what Peach did when it comes to how this whole fight is, when it comes to Makima and Denji and Yoru and Denji, freaking ripcord situation, then, you know, I like the parallels here. So if you find something else, I like to know, all right? Yeah, likewise, man, likewise. I appreciate that, Ghost Tab, because I am also on vertical. So if y'all like that too, I appreciate that. I keep forgetting about the vertical thing. I've just used it to see what's going to happen with it. But with all that being said, be sure to be on the lookout for twitch.tv/thebreakmaster. I will be on a little later, no more than like an hour from now. I'll be over there on twitch.tv/thebreakmaster, and we're going to be reading some Kagurabachi, and then potentially maybe playing a new game. I did run into something. I'll see what's going on with that. But yeah, I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know. And we will have also a stream for tomorrow as well over on twitch.tv/thebreakmaster, finishing up Dispatch. So just so y'all know. Just so y'all know. All right? Just so y'all know. That's what we about to do here. All right, guys. Drink goddamn water. Take your goddamn vitamins. And I will catch you guys in the next one. I haven't finished Dispatch yet. Not yet. We're going to finish it more than likely on Wednesday. So, yeah. Yeah. Sure, we definitely check the list on stream, honestly. I would love to see that, actually. So definitely, 100%. All right. Again, twitch.tv/thebreakmaster. Go check over there, goddamn it. All right. Break out to